going? Welcome back to the shed. So I think I missed a video last week. I am trying to get one out a week at the moment, but sometimes just life and time just gets away from me, so I've not had the opportunity to do anything. Have done a bit of work on the XJ engine. We're not really filming that because time's obviously quite limited, and then to sort of set things up to make a good video eats into that time. So yeah, that's why. But here we are, we're back again. So I have got one or two little Bonneville America jobs I want to tick off. One is a mudguard. The mudguard that was on there, my little chop down Bonneville, that was from the SE or the Magwheel Bonnie. Plastic one, and long story short, springtime I think just gone, I was out for a ride and went around a sweeping bend, massive pothole, and that nearly threw me off the bike, to be honest. It was pretty gnarly, and luckily didn't come off the bike. Knackered up a boot when it came off the foot peg and dragged along the ground. But the only thing was the mudguard. I think there must have been a bit of a flex or something, and it just kind of cracked the mudguard. So when I was doing the fork oil change the other week, I finally got around to just taking it off, and I was going to get the new one put on, which is this little aluminium shorty one. And yeah, I've got to make up a bracket. Haven't quite decided how I'm going to go with that. We had something like this stainless pipe at work. I was wondering about doing that kind of arrangement. I've got to try and get the bends right in it though. Yeah, not really sure. I want to make a nice bracket for it, so that's on the to-do list. One of the other things is this video, which is just going to be it's a little fun thing really that I want to do quick and easy. It's some pod filter covers. Now the weather's possibly going to get a bit crappier. Now, just to say, I haven't ever covered up my pod filters in all the years I've been riding, all weathers, all year round. Because people say, can you ride in the rain with them, does it affect things? 99% of the time, no, I've not had an issue, and mine are pretty exposed as well. Never had a problem apart from once when it was like exceptionally, unusually heavy rain, crazy rain. I'd done about 20 miles, I had a couple more miles to home, and the bike started bogging down a little bit just through everything getting saturated. Didn't help that the bike had been sat at the car park in work, obviously with the rain just hitting it, and that's the main problem, there's no cover. Sometimes I used to run out and put a sandwich bag or a polythene bag over them, but I hadn't done it in this instance. That's the only time that I've ever had an issue with the rain, and the rain was proper mentally heavy. That being said, it's a little bit of a fun project with some scrap metal. I had a look at some little K&N pod filter covers, they're like little waterproof-ish bags. Obviously they've got to be breathable so you can get the air in there, but they can keep some of the crap off. But they're not super cheap to buy, they don't last forever. So I'd rather just try and get some scrap metal and make maybe a little deflection shield over the top. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. So if we're looking down, it's offset a bit, so that one's a bit more hidden, but we'll do something. This one's a bit more exposed, especially when it's on the side stand. But not an awful lot of places to mount anything. It's got to be quick and easy, so I'm thinking I'm just going to mount it off the carb screws here. Something to come out and drop down the side there, just to keep the worst of the weather off. So I've roughed out a little cardboard template. So that's obviously where the carb top is. Ooh, focus. So it'll bolt on there. This is roughly just getting the dimensions, be shaped up obviously. I did wonder about putting the crease in there, but I think I'm just going to stick with that. Don't know if that's kind of how far out it needs to go to clear a screw there. Might have to round that off. Obviously this will get rounded. A little bit of wire in there which I might have to chop, but this is the basic shape, and then I can just make it look pretty afterwards. So that's what I think I'm going to go for. So transfer that onto a bit of me scrap aluminium. Going to probably
use this. Probably a bit beefier than I need to, but this is the thinnest kind of sheet stuff I've got, apart from this, which is probably might be alright, but it's going to look a little bit, I think it's just a bit too flimsy, this stuff, a bit too what. So yeah, let's try out this. I got the shape scribed out. Let's just get that cut out and we'll start shaping it and see what's going to work. One done. That's pretty much it there. Just started dotting some holes in there. Actually, I might put a few holes in just to help with the airflow, but small enough that I'll probably, won't let much rain in. We'll see how we get on. But I think I'll just started cutting out this second one, so a bit more shaping, sanding, tidying up, put a bend in it. This one they're not exactly symmetrical on the bike. The left hand one, as you're looking down on it, is a bit more inset. The engine's a little bit offset on the America, so it will need a little, maybe some extra cutouts, but the basic shape is just going to be the opposite of this. And then I'll fettle it from there. And well, I don't know if you can hear it on there, but by the sounds of it, this is coming at the right time. The rains are coming in now. Bit of an edge, or less of an edge rather. Right, so got to curve that one off. Put the bend in. What else? Oh, I think it's this area on the left hand one. It's hailing now. I'm going to probably have to come in a bit more there, and then when that's bent down, I think I'm going to have to take out a section here because it will sort of be fouling where the battery is. So yeah, but I'll get the bends in and then I can still hang on to my cardboard template and try and work that out, but almost there. Get the bend in. one. That's going to be where the kind of I need to clear where the battery terminal is. So that's the shape. I'm going to get rid of this. Maybe that shape round there. So I'll round it here. A little bit round in there. So that side's just balanced on at the moment. Still got a bit of final shaping, but I'm clearing the battery box, and then there's that little section there.
Okay, so I've just stopped drilling the holes there. I started, I'm maybe a bit tired and rushing too much, so a couple of the holes were a bit off centre, just started looking a bit crap. I'll show you those now.
So not the greatest start on the holes there. I think they might be a bit too small possibly, but yeah, I've got a couple of them I just drilled off, didn't drill particularly centrally on, and just think it looks a bit crap. So yeah, I'm going to make those again.
So I'm going to make that one side cover that I started again, so it's going to set me back a little bit, so which means there'll probably be a bit of a delay in this video coming out, but never mind. Yep, let's have a go again, and I'll just knock up another one.
So then, I haven't molested these ones with the drill yet for the holes. I'm just trying to decide. So they're mounted up. That's the view from above. Not the prettiest things in the world, I guess, but there's this weird sort of quirkiness to them. So there we go. That's that one on that side. And the other one. There we go on that side. So yeah, I don't know, do you know what, it's not the prettiest solution in the world, but in a weird way I'm kind of not minding it too much. Yeah, they're just a bit bizarre. Be interesting to see what it looks like with the tank on, but I think, not too sure at the moment. Now this is a decision where do I risk balls in another setup with my dodgy hole drilling. Do they need the holes? Do they need to go black and maybe accent the edges, you know, with the metal, or shall I just leave it bare metal? The crackling you heard when I was bending it was I think there's kind of like a kind of coating on these anyway, so they have this kind of brushed aluminium finish, which I'm not too unfond, is that a word? Not too unfond of, so I might even just leave them like this. These are obviously just a kind of a winter temporary thing, so I'm kind of thinking I might leave them as is. Yeah, and I'm actually undecided whether I want to put the holes in, not just for the case that I'll probably balls it up again, but I kind of don't really mind them the way they are. So yeah, but yeah, I might get everything else back on and have a little look at it and decide from there. So there we go with the tank and the seat on. As I say, not the most aesthetically pleasing thing in the world, but it serves, or hopefully it will serve a purpose anyway, just for the wetter weather. Let's roll the bike outside and have a look overall. Okay, so I'm not overly bothered by it when you stand back. I do think perhaps some holes in there I may go black with them actually. But I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I might play around with the holes. Just have a few just to break it up a tiny bit, but not enough that's going to let any water in and defeat the purpose. I probably will go black, but I might just do that and then show it later rather than make it part of this video, because it's getting on and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm going to give these a trial on the way to work. But yeah, sort of a quick Mark 1 weekend project. Okay, so that is the end of that one. Sort of. I'm kind of completely unsure as to whether I like the look of them. It's a bit bizarre. They're quite boxy and bulky. Is it going to be, was it function over form or something like that? As I say, didn't really have a problem with rain on the filters, but you know, it's just nice to sort of probably not have your filters soaking wet. And as my bike is left out during the day at work all year round, and it's probably going to get a lot wetter and crappier the weather, a little bit of protection can't hurt. So it's just a bit of a fun experiment really. As I say, not sure if they're going to stay like that. Might drill some little decorative holes just to break up the boxiness of them. Might stick a bomb them, but as I say, might drill the holes. We'll see. Might spray them black. I also might revisit them entirely as well, because I just noticed I've got a spare one of these knocking around, which is a Builtwell bubble shield. This is an old one that's a bit scratched up now, and you can see I did a vain attempt at anti-fogging it. I was using it for grinding and stuff like that on an old crash helmet, but it does tend to fog up a little bit. That didn't work, by the way. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, this is kind of surplus to requirements, so I was thinking maybe of cutting that out. You know, got the nice curves. I like the clear yellow, so you can still see the pod filter. And if that turned out quite nice, something like this, I'd be more inclined maybe to leave that on just all year round, not bother with it. This really feels like it's just like a winterized kind of thing, you know. Yeah, I haven't got any intention of leaving them on for when I don't need to. But I don't know, we'll see. It's I've just been in the shed. Well, it was mainly last weekend, and then I cocked the holes up, so I've just done a bit this weekend just to finish them off. So I've not really had a chance to ride with them and live with them and see if I just keep looking down and going, God, that's fucking ugly. But yeah, we'll see. It's supposed to rain next week. Let's see if they do the job, and if they do, yeah, see about leaving them on there. But yeah, just a bit of a laugh, a bit of fun this week, and yeah, cool beans. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you next time.